Okay, so not going to be our most exciting video because we're doing a lot of talking about things we want to try at Food and Wine. Time and money are a factor. But before we get into that, this lady has a special announcement.
Time and money are a factor?
Well, yeah, because if we can't afford to get everything or if we run out of time.
Okay. Sorry, I was like, what?
Yeah, it made sense in here.
Last year, we got everything that we wanted to, and there wasn't many booths that we didn't try. There were some that we didn't try, but we almost hit every booth.
Yeah, but we
sure.
still try to do stuff. This might go 15 minutes.
This is the exciting news. This came in the mail today. Yes.
Because last year, something happened where that didn't happen.
And I didn't think about it soon enough. Like, honestly, like, between 10 days and 2 weeks, I was like, hey, wait a minute. I can't believe it didn't dawn on me until so late into yeah, we never got them. That sucked. I mean, I love Magic Express.
But we're on for this year. We're on.
Well, I mean, we still have Magic Express, but I love the tags and skipping baggage claim.
It's nice. Okay, so we're going to go over some of the things that are must-dos at the booths at Epcot Food and Wine.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is usually alphabetical
When we
order.
go by Disney Food Blog, we love their website.
So Active Eats, what jumps out at you?
Well, we're going to have the loaded mac and cheese once again, because that
with
is a must.
Pepper, bacon, cheddar, and leeks.
Mm-hmm. It's got a nice little kick to it.
This year, I'm going to stay away from the hard waters. The past couple years, I've got them. They're all sparkly. I'm not fancy enough for that. I'm not fancy enough for sparkly water.
Okay, so we didn't try the Africa booth last year. Are we going to?
We didn't, but that Kenyan coffee barbecue beef tenderloin with sweet potato and corn mealy pap and kachumbari slaw.
Okay. You butchered that.
Kachumbari.
Whatever, that does sound good. I mean, it has potential.
And they have a Tusker lager. I'm all over it.
They do have a wine flight, but I don't know that I'm interested in Shiraz. So, okay. So new booth.
Say Shiraz.
The Alps.
I'm all about that warm raclette, Swiss cheese with baby potatoes,
something.
cornichons and baguette.
Yeah, but did you see they have venison stew with crushed potatoes also? But I don't know how I feel about stew in Florida in September.
Just let you know,
hot.
What stew you put in must come out.
Gross. So I don't know. We'll see if we hit that one up. The Appleseed Orchard though, that's new for 2019. They also have a cheese plate, but they have some caramel apple popcorn, which I felt like you said you were kind of interested. Which is kind of surprising to me because I feel like you're not a huge popcorn person.
I'm not. I get popcorn every time we go to the movies.
Well, I know, but besides the movie, I feel like it's not. I don't know.
Well, also they have some beers and ciders too. You can get a beer flight and a cider flight. I might try both.
Okay. Oh, wait, you gotta do that. Gosh, they do have a ton of drinkage, don't they?
Yeah.
I really gotta review this list. Okay, not on this video. Okay, so last year we skipped Australia. We had it the year before, and last year we skipped it because we just weren't.
Well, we had it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
The lamb chop was good the first year. The first bite we took.
The first bite.
But then after that, it was really gristly.
Yeah.
So we passed last year. But I might be in on it again. It's been a couple years. Maybe we just got a bad piece.
Right.
Because it was good. That first bite we had
was
super delicious. SD,
like,
as the kids say. So,
SD.
hey, do you have an SD card? You bet. I'm super delicious. Back off.
What about the grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp?
Oh, yeah, I'd do that too. And the Cooper's Brewery Original Pale Ale.
Belgium. So we've had both the savory and the sweet items at this booth before. Not last year, though. We skipped Belgium last year.
Yeah, we did.
But we have had both sweet and savory. If I had to pick one of those two again, I would go with the savory. So I would skip the Belgian waffle. And I would do the beer braised beef and the smoked Gouda mashed potatoes.
Same. And speaking of beer flight.
Boom.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Brazil, we finally tried Brazil last year. I liked that cheese bread.
Yeah, however you pronounce that, that was delicious. It's not as cheesy as I thought it would be, Like it wasn't like pull apart, like super
well, it
cheesy.
kind of did a little bit, but not.
It was good.
Yeah, I would totally like to try the crispy pork belly because nothing sounds better than pork belly.
And they got a Barbosa Black Beer, which I had last year. That's pretty darn good.
The next booth I'm not really into, so.
Why not? What's it called?
It's called Brewers Collection. I don't drink beer.
All right, so this guy's going to be there. Plus, that grapefruit beer that I really like. They have a pomegranate beer.
Oh, yeah, you like that one, don't you?
That one's good. I think there's a couple of new ones in that. So I might have to get the beer flight and then just a regular pomegranate beer so I get the full experience.
Canada's up next.
Canada's got the same two things they have every year, and they are both must-dos.
But we didn't do the filet mignon last year. We just did the cheddar cheese soup, only because we had that right after we had to get fish and chips for lunch. And so we were kind of
fish and chips again this year.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I like both the items. The cheese soup is a little hot for my... Well, I guess
Well, then maybe this year we'll skip the cheese soup because we like the soup in Ireland better.
Maybe.
Kind of beer dip. And we'll get the filet.
Okay. So this is one that... The next one is something we've not ever had, and it's been there for a few years now. The Cheese Studio.
So you're saying it's time.
It's potential. Again, there's
look at
another...
Look at that first one. That's
There's
my
another
favorite.
braised beef stroganoff with tiny egg noodles, wild mushrooms, and boursin garlic, and fine herb cheese sauce. I mean, that all sounds fantastic, and I'm totally up for trying that. So yeah, and I don't know if they have some wines there. They have a sparkling blueberry wine, which sounds potentially interesting.
All right, what about China?
China, they don't have that duck bao bun this year.
No, but they have a Mali chicken and shrimp bao bun.
They do, and
they have spare ribs.
They have some kind of spare ribs, which I love ribs, so that sounds really good. And then, I keep telling, I talk about how I'm going to have this drink and I'm going to have the drink. I don't go there, I have hardly any alcohol drinks. Boring. I really want to try that Happy Punch or the Kung Fu Punch. One of those.
What about the You're the Piggy? That sounds good. Light rum, triple sec.
Lychee syrup, lime juice, and Sprite. I don't know, that sounds good too. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to try
Jasmine draft beer.
one of those beverages.
All right, Chocolate Studio.
We skipped that one. I like chocolate. You're not so much a sweet.
No, so this one might be a skip for me again, but if we hit it, the dark chocolate raspberry tart with whipped cream is what I would try.
Yeah, so we'll see.
No beers, which is fine because I've had chocolate beers and barf.
And this next one we don't get either, and I think it's probably just because I'm not a huge seafood person, so he blames me for this. But yet, I'm not a beer drinker, but yet we still go to Brewers Collection, so there's no reason why you can blame this on me.
There's always a reason to blame your wife.
Coastal Eats, I mean, I would almost be willing to try some lump crab cake.
What about the Pacifico True Stripe Bass Tostada?
With a fire-roasted tomatillo sauce.
It's kind of like a fish taco, but a tostada.
Yeah, I might try it.
Okay. They got some kind of beer too.
Earth Eats. We're going back to Earth Eats, right? Because that wait, that's right. They moved that to Flavors from Fire.
Right. So we still have not tried an Impossible Burger.
We got to try that.
Impossible Burger with everything.
Yeah, we got to try that.
Right? Have you seen those videos?
No.
The Impossible Burger with everything?
No. What?
The burger with everything.
Oh, God.
Someone we watch on YouTube, and she's like, oh, Eddie's making a joke. Let's just talk over it. Story of my life.
So, yeah, we got to try the Impossible Burger, the slider.
And I'm still unsure what kombucha is. But pass?
Yeah.
Pass?
Flavors from Fire, which we finally discovered last year, that does not mean like it's spicy. It means that things are smoked.
Yeah, 2 years ago for our first year, we thought it was going to be spicy. Like it was going to be dancing on our tongue. But now we know it's Flavors from Fire. It's grilled. It's fire. It's awesome, right?
So this is where the blended burger moved to.
Right. But also last year we had that smoked corned beef with crispy potatoes, cheese curds, pickled onions, and beer cheese fondue. It was
so good.
It's probably in my top 5.
It was in our top. We did a top 5, and I'm pretty positive it was in both of ours. Yeah, it was so good.
So yeah, we're all over that, and probably the blended burger for sure. That
And
blended
now-
burger was good with that blue cheese potato chip.
I noticed that they don't have the piggy wings, right?
No, but you still get that swine brine, and I thought I still haven't had the swine brine, but from what I see, because it's the Jim Beam bourbon, and I thought it had that.
Last year it had like
Wing in
the
there.
wing in there, so we'll.
So that's there again.
Yeah, France.
So I would totally do the croissant escargots again.
Yeah, I wouldn't. But last year we tried the braised beef. See, there's a lot of booths that have braised beef, and I love red meat. So, but I would say that I would probably rather have the braised beef at Belgium than the one at France. It was just okay. The potato was weird. I don't know if that's how the potatoes are supposed to be, but they weren't very mashed. They were kind of, I don't know.
And France is the place to go to get a beer.
No.
You can get a beer there. I didn't say good. It's the beer you drink to make all other beers taste better.
Mm.
You know, I'll have a Kronenberg because I want this next beer to really rock my world.
Now, do you think that I would like, because I know everyone is just raves about the martini slushy. You know what kind of drinks I like. Do you think that I would like it?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to love it.
I got to try it.
Yes.
We'll see if that happens.
Germany.
Oh, well, yeah. You know we're going to get that bratwurst in the pretzel
But
bun.
the thing on top looks pretty darn good, too.
The
Schnicken and doodling.
It's,
Sounds like we're doing our honeymoon. What do you say we head upstairs with some snicking and doodling? Tell Anthony you can play some video games and we'll go schnicken doodle.
it's like mac and cheese with ham.
I don't know. It sounds phenomenal.
Yeah, I think it's I've heard it's good. And
Now here's the weird part though. Germany
they have
has a bunch of
Riesling.
wines, but they don't have beer at their booth.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to get that wine. I got
Not
that
cool,
last year.
Germany.
It's not
Not cool. All right, one of our favorite booths.
Hawaii. Yeah, the Kahlua pork slider, the spam hash.
Sold.
There is a tuna there, but I'm not a big tuna person. But you like your Maui.
That
Bikini
Maui
Blonde.
Bikini Blonde Lager is tasty.
But what is that? How does this look? The Alani Sunrise? Vodka, Dole, pineapple juice, and grenadine. Is that how you
I'm
say
telling
that?
you,
I don't know.
anyone who's watching this, I need you to comment. Tell this lady she needs to just relax more and have a few drinks.
I know.
She doesn't need to keep up with me, but she needs to try a few of these drinks.
Mm-hmm.
She says that's her goal this year is to try a few more drinks. Comment below. Tell her to do so.
Yeah.
Hops and barley.
You always like to get the lobster roll. I did like the carrot cake. The carrot cake is yummy. I know last year we got to that booth and about that time I was like, I need some sweetness. But gosh, I still need to try that New Brunswick slider. That sounds really good. The thing they had there a couple years ago that was really popular and really yummy, the meat item, it's not back again.
Well, the good thing about hops and barley is you can get a beer flight too.
Yay. Okay, another booth that we have not tried, and I don't know if I will try. I just don't know if it appeals to me, but India.
I would try that warm Indian bread with pickled garlic, mango salsa, and coriander pesto dips.
I don't know. I mean, the corn.
You don't know until you try.
You're right.
Sometimes you have to be adventurous.
I know, but sometimes it's hard to be adventurous in the heat and the.
And there's nothing
September.
like ordering the beer at the India booth.
Why is that?
I'll have the Godfather Lager.
Oh gosh.
This is a horrible impression, but
Yes,
I
it
do
is.
it just to annoy her.
Don't do that. The next booth is like where we can use our.
Well, this is our number one favorite booth.
So this is one of those booths where we could be like, yeah, we'd like to purchase every item and we'll just use one of our quick service dining credits. Because if you have 3 items that are snacks, you purchase them at this one same booth, you can use one of your, we're going to be doing that in Ireland.
And they have the Guinness Bailey Shake.
Back. Now that was good. It was really good.
And I don't remember this last year. I could be wrong. The Brehon Brewhouse Killing Your Red Ale. I mean, that's like at least 5 things I want from this booth alone.
Yeah, so the sausage and the potatoes, which is the least of the 3, but they're still good. It's just because they're so filling. But the cheddar cheese stout dip and the warm Irish bread, and then they call it a chocolate pudding with the Irish cream liqueur custard, but it looks like a lava cake. It's so good.
All right.
Must do.
Islands of the Caribbean.
We didn't try the jerk chicken last year. We need to try it this year.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course, I mean, you get a red stripe lager. You can get that anywhere, but
And I might get in the mojito.
It will taste better in Disney.
Yeah. Italy has some new items they didn't have last year.
So what was it called last year? The frito mista?
The frito misto.
That's what I had last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hard to find that video because Jennifer censored it and hid it because
private.
I had quite a few beers in me and I was making some adult jokes. DM her though and ask for it. She'll send it to you. I'm liking the raviola carbonara.
I don't know. I like lots of things on here that sound good. They have pork. Oh my gosh, they have pork ribs.
What about the crispy chicken with marinara sauce?
That sounds good too. It all sounds good, honestly. I'm gonna have to find me some. Oh look, they have an Italian margarita with limoncello and tequila. Okay, Japan. Bringing back my new fave item.
Like Ireland has the most
good.
bang for your buck,
Mm-hmm.
but Japan, that teriyaki chicken bun, I think was hands down my favorite item
So good.
of the year.
Yeah.
So that's back. I will be having 10 of those alone.
Okay. Mexico does not have the short rib tostada.
Which
back.
was good, but didn't they have still a tostada?
They have
A tostada de carne.
Yeah.
So it's braised beef.
Yeah.
So it's not the short rib, but I bet you that's gonna be pretty darn close.
Well, they have another taco that has shredded pork belly, which sounds yummy.
But look at the number one beverage.
Cerveza, por favor.
Cerveza, por favor.
Okay.
Una más cerveza,
Yes.
señorita, por favor.
Morocco.
That's the spicy hummus fries.
Those hummus
last year.
fries were, I don't know why I was so surprised, but I was very surprised how much I really liked those. So yeah, that's happening. And they have a mimosa royale. Hello, mimosa. But my niece said my mimosas for the mimosa bar.
So here, the refreshment outpost, is that the one in Africa? So you usually had the kimchi spicy hot dog,
They don't
which
have
this
that.
guy loves.
It's not on here.
It's not on here unless it's something on a regular menu that I can get all the time because I would totally eat that spicy kimchi hot dog
does.
again. This guy loves the hot dogs.
He's like literally sweating, and it's not just because of the heat. It's like he's sweating even more because of the
Oh, it's good.
kimchi.
But otherwise, I don't know if nothing's going to make me go out of my way to do the refreshment outpost.
Well, and then the refreshment port, they don't have all of the poutines. They have one of a duck poutine, so
I still try it.
I would too, yeah. Of
then-
course, the mimosa bar.
And then you get, before that, they got a Dole Whip with Bacardi coconut rum that Brian was telling us about from Brian and Amanda.
Oh, okay.
So now we're at the Shimmering Sips Mimosa Bar. Be
Yeah.
careful when saying it too fast, people, especially if kids are around.
The one thing I like about this year is that they actually do have a mimosa flight.
Right, because last year they didn't. But
They did not.
The one I really liked last year, which I only had one, or did I have two?
You had the blood orange.
Blood orange mimosa. I love blood orange.
Well, I don't see the one that I had, the Madras, which had like cranberry juice. I don't see that on here, but that's okay.
The key lime mimosa has cranberry juice though.
Oh, it does, and that sounds yummy. So yeah, Spain. We usually skip Spain.
But I wouldn't mind trying that charcuterie in a cone.
But the cone isn't even edible. It's just like, and it's just I don't know. It
You
looks
got
like,
cheeses and olives.
I love those two items, but it looks like it's kind of disappointing. I don't know.
Wow.
Hey, I'm just
Rude.
being honest. Thailand, we don't usually have. We haven't had.
But if you had to pick one,
If I had to pick one, I'd pick the red hot spicy Thai curry burnt beef with steamed rice.
that's
I mean,
the one
hello.
with the Singha Lager.
The Wine and Dine Studio, we haven't been to that one.
Seared scallops though.
Yeah. They also have butternut squash ravioli, which sounds kind of good. And then, Block and Hans, that has a lot of beers and has a beer flight.
Yeah, they have the Goose Island 312, which is the urban wheat ale. And I've been to Chicago. I've had this on tap. It's phenomenal. It's not the same in bottles because I can buy them in bottles in town, but
I think we're pretty much, done. After
real
that,
quick though,
yeah.
The Fife and Drum Tavern
Oh,
is the place where I can get the Hops Pale Ale.
he loves that stuff.
I'm not a big Hansen fan.
Mm-hmm.
Bop, not. But the Hops, yes.
So, yeah, and then there's just a couple other little things, right? Yeah.
So hopefully everyone else out there, because this starts like in 3 weeks from today, right? Food and Wine.
I think so. Today's the 9th?
Because it starts on the 29th.
29.
So it starts in 20 days.
Yes.
So almost
Sorry.
3 weeks.
Nah.
If you guys have seen the menu, please like, subscribe, comment.
Share.
comment with some of the stuff you want to try or you think we should try that maybe we didn't mention.
Yes.
I'm more adventurous in this one. I will give some new stuff a try, especially if there's alcohol involved. Let us know what we're missing out on, or let us know what you think we should try.
Let us know if you agree, like the Ireland and Japan and Hawaii and Mexico, like those booths.
There's some good stuff out there. Yeah. So this is a long video for us.
Yes,
we like
it
to try
is.
to keep it short. So we're going to stop right here. Stay tuned for more tall tales
and short stories.
Eat food and wine, and let me know how it is.